how I pick my top 20 stocks for every single stock market trading month. And I look at them throughout the month. And I do this for every single new month. I'm talking about seasonal tendencies. I'm talking about where can I get in and where can I get out for the stock market trading month for whichever month I'm going into. This is the exact process on how I do it. All right. First and foremost, you're gonna want to use a stock heat map. This is what I use. I personally use TradingView. Or you could, if you want to pay 250 a month, it's called Flow Algo, where you look at like what millions of dollars of orders and what's the expiration date on certain contracts. People put like $1 million plus into one option company or something. You could use that. It's 250 a month. And I'm not at the point in my life where I pay that for that right now. So I use this way. I use my friend right here called TradingView Heat Map. Now, what exactly I do on here, I look at the top stocks in the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100, the Russell 1000, and the Russell 2000. So after I get all of those, where do I go? I go to my friend right here, Chat GPT. What do I do on Chat GPT to be exact? I ask Chat GPT. The first thing I'm going to ask it is, what is the stock last 20, 40, and 60 stock market trading days? Then from the December 1st, then I'm gonna ask cast forward, ChatGPT, what is the um 20 stock market trading days after December 1st, and then the 40 trading days after, then the 60 trading days after. Essentially, what I'm looking for these PD arrays to get hit during this duration. From the past, the ones that happened in the past 20, 40, 60 days, I'm looking for them to get hit. And for the PD arrays, and I'm looking for the price to hit my target during the after the 20, 40, and 60 PD arrays, right? Now, after I get that, I come to my notes. Notes is gonna be your best friend. I use Google Docs, right? And this is all free except for TradingView. You're gonna have to pay money for TradingView and ChatGPT. I ain't gonna lie to you. Uh, but I write it all down right here for the S&P 500, for the Nasdaq 100, for the Russell 1000, for the Russell 2000. I get the top five hidden stocks from all of those, and I write them down. But first, we have to start on what the algorithm moves off of, which is the 60, 40, and 20 IPTA ranges. So first and foremost, I'm gonna start off by asking ChatGPT this: what is the 60? Cause what day is the market starting on December? It'll be December 1st. Start okay. So it'll be September 8th, right? And then I'm gonna write down September 8th, 60-day look back. September 8th. Now 40-day look back. I'm trying to before. Now we're gonna do we already did the 60, now we're gonna do the 40. Now I got the 40 days. What would that equal to? October 6th. Okay, now I'm just boom that, and then we're gonna do 40 day. Boom. Uh, 6. Now we're gonna do the 20 day. Boom. We're gonna do the 20 day now. And that'll be October 31st. All right, bet. All right. That's how we do that. Now we're gonna have to do the look forward. Cause now we look backward. We want these PD when we see these PD arrays that happen looking backward these days, we want them to see them get hit on the cast forward. So I'm gonna do the same thing on ChatGPT, but casting forward. So instead of putting before, I'm going to put after, right? Boom. Now let's see what the after info. February 27th, 2026. Sheesh. September 27th. Tripping. The 40 day will be after will be January 29th, 2026. I said September. Hold on, I'm tripping right here. So what will be the 40 day look forward? What did it say? January 29th. All right, and that'll be December 30th. All right. So with that being said and done, we got the 60-day look back, the 60, 40, 20-day look back, and then we got the same thing for the look forward. Like I mentioned, I am going to see the previous PD arrays from all of my stocks that I choose. We're going to get into what stocks that I choose, but this first, time, then price. Time, I look at the time, then the stocks, okay? So I'm looking at all of this before December 1st. This is based off of December 1st, and I'm gonna look at all of these for the December month. I'm gonna go off these times for the whole December month, and it changes every single month. And I'm gonna do one of these every single month. But this is basically what I do for every single month, looking for my stocks. This is how far back I go, and this is how like far I look forward, which is 60 days, right? Then I go to 40 and then 20. Now that I got these, if the data ranges applied for my how to far to look back and cast forward for my stocks. Now I'm going to go to how I pick my stocks. This is going to be a long process, so buckle in your seatbelts. So I'm going to start right here. It's something called a heat map, and This trading view heat map is what I use. First, we're going to look at the S&P 500. We're going to look at the S&P 500, and I'm going to have my stuff not on market cap. You want to click right here. I don't go to market cap. I use price X volume turnover 1 month. Boom. That lets me know the volatile stocks, because when I'm on it in a swing trade, I want the most volume. Like, I don't want to be in no choppy moving stock. So I want the most volume X turnover. Then 1 month, right? That gives me enough. Then I'm gonna go from the year to date, 6 month, 3 month, month. I really don't care about the week. So I'm gonna go from the month down all the way to 3 month, 6 month, year to date, and then year. What I'm gonna do is go to the year. I'm gonna screenshot. Bam. I got the screenshot for the year. Now, year to date. Then the 6 month, 3 month. Boom. And then month. Whoa, we see a whole lot of red. That's why I like to see. Because when you see a whole lot of red like this is when you want to buy. Stuff like down 17% and Nvidia down 14%. This is what I like to see. November was a bloody month, but if you really hold stocks long term, this was a good month for you to pick up somebody's. Look at Oracle down 28%. Sheesh. So these are good companies right here that are in discount prices. What I would love to see, right? Um, but since I screenshotted all of those, this right here is key. I'm gonna start a new chat. And what I'm gonna do right here is, you see how I got the year, right? The first one we're gonna start on the year. And I'm gonna tell Chat GPT just like this. This, hold up. This is the S and P 500. What what are the top 5 stocks based off the year, the 1 year? When it's just wide, that means just so 1 year, and then YTD means year to date. So we're gonna go this one first, right? And then I got my screenshot. Then I'm gonna plug my screenshot right here. Boom. That's the screenshot from the 1 year. It's gonna upload. Now it's gonna tell me the top 5 stocks based off the 1 year. And this is gonna be magic what I do, right? After you get all this information, it's really gonna help you come clutch. Usually I used back in the days, I used to just write it down, da 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 da. But ChatGPT gets me right. So I based off the top 5 stocks to give me the top 5 percentage return. You see all of these, right? Based off the 1 year, right? Now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna copy this, but what's my next time frame I'm looking at? Year to date, based off the right to year to date. Boom. Okay. So now I'm on the year to date. Okay, now based off the year to date, this is the top 5. Now, after the year to date, what was it? What did I screenshot after that? The 6 month. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna get the 6 month. Now I'm on the 6 month. All right, it's the same question. You see how the same things is popping up? Oh, now we got Google up in there. Boom. Now I have the 6 month. What's after the 6 month that I screenshot? The 3 month. Now when I'm actually chat GPT now. Based off this, the same thing. So we're gonna go over the broader market, which is the S and P. Right? Boom. Now he gave me the top off the 6 month. Well, that's what's after the 6 month for me. The 3 month. Right? This is where we seeing a little bit of no. All right. Now this is the top five. See how things changes a little bit. We got Eli Lilly in there for the healthcare. Next thing we gonna go, last but not least, we gonna get the 1 month. Boom. This is yang, y'all. If you don't pay attention to this, I don't know what you're doing. And if you ain't using ChatGPT and none of your investing stuff, bro, like I just don't know what you're doing. All right, bet. Now, this is the 1 month. So Eli Lilly came crazy. We got all of these for the 1 month overview. No cap. Um, now what I'm gonna do is tell ChatGPT now, based off all of these time frames, give me the top five stocks in the S. Where's the end little thing at? And okay, there we go. P 500. And it's gonna do all the work for me. I used to just spend hours and hours writing down everything, but now I know what information I'm looking for. I just plug in the chat GPT and just let it do its magic. No cap. So, okay, we got the top. Okay. MU Micron. Yeah. All right, bet. Now that we got all of these, right? The number one, WDC. What is WDC again? Western Digital, the most consistent amount of time frames. What industry is it in? Says explosive semiconductors. So for the S&P 500, we got our top stocks to look at, and this is the time frame right now. I'm finna go to S&P 500. S&P 500, and I'm writing down all of these top stocks. Stocks for December. Boom. I'm gonna write down WDC, the ticker symbol WDC, coming in first. Micron coming in second. Third, Hood. Robin Hood. People talk about SoFi this, SoFi that. Robin Hood. They robbed the hood and they back up. I guess the hood ain't really broke. The hood is really rich. They robbed the hood. They are rich off the hood. No cap. I wouldn't invest in it, but hey, to each his own. GOG. Nothing against them. But that app is meant for gamblers. I said it here first. Robinhood is meant for gamblers. But I trade it though. I get in and out of it. I want to hold it for a long-term company. Then we got AMD. Now, if you're a settled person, this is all you will need right here. Like before I get to the charts part, say if you just want to look at the S&P, You can just look at the S&P 500 because that's the top, 500 stocks in the world right now. Based off of my time frames, these are all right here. So here you go. Here's the top stocks right now. That's how I get them. I don't know how anybody else get them, but this is how I look at it, right? Now, but for me, you might be like, but that's enough. You got five stocks to look at, man. Stick to those five. No. Because I really look at stocks for and I really study the whole game. Now, after you get the S&P, you might say, what do you switch to next? NASDAQ 100, the Qs, the technology. Technology move that market for real. You feel me? So after this, I'm gonna go to technology, right? Now, I'm gonna do the same thing like I did for the S&P. I'm gonna screenshot right here, right, for the NASDAQ. See what's up for the 1 year. Okay. Now I got it for the 1 year. Now I'm gonna go to year to date. Now I'm gonna go to 6 month, 3 month. Then I'm going to 1 month. Sheesh, this is a buddy market. Yeah. Oh. If you wasn't buying dip this month, I don't know what you was doing. All right. After we got that, I'ma go to the Chat GBT again. Now I'm putting into Chat GBT, right? This is not the S&P 500 500 anymore. This is the NAS. My favorite. I love the Qs. The SP's cool, but I'm a technology guy. They say it's more risky, but it is what it is. I got time. I'm a youngin', so I invest my money in it's risky. I play the high reward, low risk game. So if I'm getting into a technology company, if the financials, the whole balance sheet is right, and I get in it at a nice discount price, I don't care. People say the technology sector is risky, this and that. You want to be heavy tech? I'm heavy tech. That's just me though. All right, bet. Then I take the 1 year screenshot and I'm asked the same thing. What are the top five stocks for the NASDAQ based off the 1 year? Boom. Now it's gonna give me the whole spiel. Dang, the video ain't pop up in here. Sheesh. Then the video fall off? Question mark. Ugly. You think the video fell off? You're crazy. In my humble opinion. Then after the 1 year, we go year to date. We go year to date. Boom. Now we go year to date. The year to date. We go 6 month. Same thing. Top five. Okay. Now we got the top five for the year to date. And you might see a repetitive theme. Then we might get to the 3 month, 1 month, it might change up. So you might see repetitive stocks companies, but I'd still go over all time frames. 6 month. All right, now we're gonna go to the 6 month. All right, make sure that's 6M. Boom. Right. Same thing. We got LRCX pop this head up in there. Then after the 6 month, I go 1 month. Right? And after 6 months, I go 3 months. I'm tripping, y'all. My fault. My fault. All right, now this is a 3 month where stuff get a little bloody. All right, now we got the top five for the 3 month Intel. Pop this head in there. See how it's like a little. See how it's switching a little bit. Now after the 3 month, we gonna go to the final destination. See what everything was popping over the 1 month. My initial thing is I want to see all of these time frames to see what's really making money, right? This lets me know what's really making money inside of these ETF, these sectors, NASDAQ, S&P. I want to see what's the top. I said top five out of all. I don't really care about the top 10, the top 20, the top 30. What's top five? Um, so yeah, this is the 1 month. Boom. Now it's gonna give me the list for the 1 month. And you know what I'm gonna do after that? Like I just did up here. All right, before I answer all of these. I'm gonna ask it the final destination question. It's gonna give me the top. Now I know that I'm done with it. Okay. Apple popped his head up in there. Let me find out. I'm finna get in the Apple plate. Okay, um now based on all these time frames, give me the top five stocks in the Nas that 100. Now it's gonna give me the top five, and it's gonna let you know the top five stocks in the queues right now was running the technology. All right, really surprising me that Nvidia didn't pop its head up in there, but it's cool though. The market, I guess, is sleeping on the video right now. If you look at the market cap, it's one of the ones. So I'm keeping the video as an honorable mention on my watch list. Okay. Um. So, and another thing is, when you look at the Nasdaq, it might add up with the S&P 500 also. That gives me even more further conviction, like for my trades also, like for companies to look at. If the top companies in the S&P and the Nasdaq 100, like I got the mutual of the same things, that's gonna let me know, oh yeah, really look into these companies right here. So what's the first one? MU's a heavy hitter right now. Okay, after MU we got GOG, same thing for L. Okay, and then AVGO. See, we didn't have that one in the S&P, but we got that one in the Nasdaq. We got AMAT. See, we got AMAT for the boom, and we don't got it for the S&P. So that's a good mission. And then we got Palantir. We got that. Oh, no, PLTR. Okay. Now we got our top five stocks for the Nasdaq. Now, if you just want to look at those two, go right there. Cool. But me, I'm gonna go to the Russell 1000. So my next top is the Russell 1000. I'm gonna do the same routine for the Russell 1000. Let's get into it. So, in the Russell 1000, I'm gonna screenshot the year to date, 6 month, 3 month, 1 month. Boom. And I'm looking at it, right? For the Russell 1000, that's what I'm gonna do. Same thing. If you guys haven't catched on by now, this is how you catch on. This is exactly what I do. I'm gonna go all the way, do the same process. You might see different stocks. So after asking ChatGPT the top five out of all of these for the Russell 1000 year to date, it gave me the top five. Boom. Now this is top five. Now I'm finna ask it for the 6 month screenshot. All right, now we got the top five for the 6 month. Same things coming in. I'm seeing similar things from the previous ones I did. So that's always good to see. That lets me know where the market makers are really putting their money into. Now I'm finna do the same thing, but for the 3 month. All right, now I got the top five based off the 3 month. SNDK and Mu Intel. That's where I really like in the 3 month. I ain't gonna lie. So that's good to see. I'm seeing similar names again. Now, I'm finna ask it for the Last but not least, the 1 month. Let's see what it says. That's our 1 month screenshot right here. Boom. Let's see what ChatGPT come up with. All right, now I got the top five for the 1 month, man. So now what I'm finna do? Finna ask ChatGPT to put all of these together and give me the top five for the Russell 1000. Now, it just gave me the top five stocks I'm going to look at for the Russell 1000. Now, SNDK, sneak this head in there, and LITE, Google and MU already have these on the thing, but I'm gonna write it down anyway. When I'm go to next, my Google Docs got the Russell 1000. What are the top five? First one coming in, SNDK. SNDK, WHAM, NU. My crime been going crazy, bro. It's on all three of them. AVGO, and like now I got the Russell 1000 out the way. My top five, top five, top five, top five. Now, what I'm finna go to. Last but not least, the Russell 2000 heat map. And now this is where we get a little risky at. This is the Russell 2000 when we dealing with the small caps. If you know how to make money off the small caps, then you know how to make money off the small caps. Okay, so this is lets me know the small cap companies what's up and coming. That's what the Russell 2000 lets me know. And when you're leveraged, you want to go low risk variant to these, but I do low risk because it's a small cap stock. I do low risk, but I still chart it out everything the same way. So I'm gonna get the from the year to date. The 1 year is looking good. Look at this, like a crazy percentage. You're gonna see crazy percentage because these are little small caps. So you're gonna see crazy percentages on them. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I like looking at them because I see dumb amount of percentage. And if you're able to catch the move, you're able to catch the move. If not, then it is what it is. I just know since these are been up so much, it's still room to grow. This lets me know in every single one that I'm doing, y'all. It lets me know certain things have certain rooms to grow. But looking at the monthly, when you that's why you want to put heavy amounts in a like a small cap stock. Cause look, once you get hits in the small cap, you get hit like literally like it's up crazy percent year to date. But look at this shit. It's getting hit. Like Getty all this is getting hit 30% and stuff like this. So you don't want this to be heavy. If you're building a portfolio, you do not want to be in heavy small caps because you're gonna get hit hella in the worst way. So these are little low risk amounts you put into these type of companies. All right, now we're gonna go to our best friend, Chat GPT, and I'ma look up the same process I've been doing with these other sectors, right? But instead of the Russell 1000, we're gonna do two of them things. Two bands, the Russell two bands. No cap. All right. And this is the 1 year. Boom. Now it's letting me know the Russell 2000 top five stocks based off the 1 year. All right. It just gave me the top. Look at the small cap. 1000%, 900%, 600%, 300%, 300%. Like this is why I like the small caps. I could admit this is why like these percentage gains on the small caps is insane. But if you don't know when to get out, then you cooked. Like that's you're totally cooked. But based off of 1 year, this is what the top five small cap companies are. After the 1 year, when I'm gonna go to next, I'm gonna do the year to date. Now, after doing the same thing year to date, these are the stocks that I'm coming with. These are the percentage. After the year to date, what do I do? The 6 month. So asking it, what's the rest of 2000 based off the 6 month is giving me the 6 month. Oof. Boom. Now I know the 6 month. What's after the 6 month, y'all? The 3 month. It just letting me know the top stocks based off the 3 month. Now, what I'm gonna do next, right? I'm gonna go to the last but not least 1 month, because I know small caps been getting stuff beat out of it based off the 1 month. So I'm gonna ask it what is doing based off the 1 month. Make sure that's the 1 minute, 1 month chart. Boom, month. Then enter. Let's see what it's talking about. Now we see the 1 month coming in, right? Change the game up because the big ones that was here been getting hit lately. Now what I'm gonna do, I wanna ask ChatGPT, combine all of these together. All right, now what I ask you, based on all of these time frames, what are the top five stocks for the Russell 2000? Now voila, it's gonna give me the final destination. No cap. Now it lets me know what the final destination and answer is. So coming into conclusion, these are my top five Russell 2000 stocks. Now I'm gonna write it down on the notes. Now, based off of all of these top four, S&P, Nasdaq 100, Russell 1000, Russell 2000, this gives me a broad thing of what's really actually moving, what stocks are really moving the market based on all of these, indexes or ETFs or whatever you want to call it, bro. Right? So basically, I know what the top thing is and what I'm looking for coming into this month of December. And this is not it. This is just the beginning of what stocks I'm going to look at. Now, the technician himself. I'm finna go in, put all of these charts on my watch list and chart them all out so I could look at what PD arrays I'm going to look into if I want to get into a trade in them or not coming into December. Let's get into that part of things. I got my stock watch list right here, right? So for the S&P stocks, I'm going to delete this. I don't need this no more. For the S&P stocks, I'm gonna put it under the SPY ETF, right? Cause yeah, cause I'm gonna put it under the SPY. I'm gonna put it under this one. For the Nasdaq, I'm gonna put it under QQQ, and then for the Russells, I'm gonna put it under the Russells right here. Um, but yeah, all right. Starting off at the charts, I already got everything right. We look at this 60-day look back. I chart out the 60-day look back and look forward on my chart. That's why I got this information for, right? Because I'm not looking at no premium or discount or raise further than 60 days. Point being completely honest. So, well, I got these dates: September 8th, October 6th, October 31st. All right, now I'm finna do the same thing on my chart. What I'm finna chart out, I'm finna try out all of these stocks, the stocks that I looked up, and to add a little icing on top of the cake, right? I'm gonna go over all of the sectors, the top 11 sectors, because this lets me know what sectors is moving, and I might just hop in on a sector play and just not even hop in on a stock. So I always look at the top 11 sectors in the market and the dollar. I gotta look at the dollar because it lets me know what investors are doing for them with their money. If the dollar's going down, then the assets are going up. If the dollar's going up, then assets are going down, right? So that lets me know if investors are risk on or risk off. So I always chart out the dollar and I always chart out the major ETF and indexes to first jump before I even get into the stocks I just chose. But yeah, let's get into charting that out. All right, I got the 60 days, 20 day all on my chart. Now I'm gonna look at what pretty arrays from the monthly to the daily. Yep, to the daily, right? So this is the recent low. This is the high based off of weekly chart. And now I see this low right here. I like this change in state of delivery that it had right here. Closed above this open to precedence order block. Boom. Now I'm gonna go to the daily. We got all-time highs up here. Boom. After I do this, right, do the 20-day look back, I gotta do it for all of these stocks. Okay. ah, okay. I did. I put a lot of work on myself. But it's good though. We're gonna push through. I might be here for a little minute. It's gonna be a long one. Um, Now I'm gonna go to the 20 days. I want to look at the daily range from the past 20 days, right? So from the based off the 20 days, what swing high do I see got took out? I seen this swing high get took out right here. So and with this swing high getting took out, what high did we create above it? This we create this high above it. Now looking at what swing low got took out. This swing low right here got taken out by this one. Now this is my daily range, and this is exactly how I draw it. Boom, two, boom. Now I'm gonna take certain things off because I don't really need this one right now. Now, right? Now, this is my dealing range that we're in. So based off the dealing range, we obviously are in a premium, but it still could keep going up because we had a little retracement based off the weekly. We had this 4 week run to sweep this low. So, but just by looking at it and knowing what I know, I definitely see the stock market going back to all-time highs. I definitely see the S&P going back up to that 6920.34. What else do I see? I see this huge gap. We got a market structure shift right here. I generally want to see price coming to the 678, 6783.87, then run up to all-time highs. Not, I'm tripping. It's 6793.55. Come back down into here, then run back up. But we might just keep running. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the NASDAQ. No, I gotta do the no, I gotta do I'm tripping. I gotta do the look forward. All right. After I got all of these down, now I'm gonna do the look forward. Going back to it, what's the look forward? Look forward February 27th, the 60-day look forward. Boom. 40-day January 29th. All right. Now I got the same themes running down, right? This is the look back, this is the look forward. So we already used in the look back, we already used this swing low right here, took it out. Now on the look forward by December 30th, probably gonna hit it way before then. I definitely see the S&P going to all-time highs. That simple. Now, same thing for the NASDAQ 100. Marked out the look forward, the look back, and the look forward. And you might ask, why are these ranges? Like, why am I doing this? Because it's time, then price. These PD arrays that got created before are definitely key because the algorithm moves off of these previous PD arrays. As you can see, it took out this low. And what does this have been doing? Got a market structure shift right here. So this is so obvious that the market moves off of the past 60, 40, 20 day of PD arrays. You literally see it right here. We got these volume imbalances right here on the NASDAQ 100. Um, so now I definitely see I like these relative equal highs and its all-time highs. After we tap back into this 25,310.28, I won't definitely want to see it go back up to these all-time highs. Also, I don't want to see it close below the consequent encouragement. We got this good volume imbalance right here. I don't want to see it close below the consequent encouragement of it. So yeah, stop loss will be right here. This looks good on the Nasdaq. We swept this this between this 40-day and 28. We swept this swing low right here, and then we got this market structure shift, change stay and delivery, all of that in above. Now on to the ETF, the SPY, right? So this is what I trade. I don't trade because the contracts be crazy on the on the end, like on the big indexes. So I just use the ETF of the S&P, which is the SPY, and then I use the ETF of the Nasdaq, which is QQQ. Um, Now I'm finna do the 60-40 day look back and look forward. All right, now what do I see on from the weekly down? What do I see on this look back? I love how we sweep this weekly swing low. Boom, that's a weekly low right here. I marked out the weekly low from a weekly high. I like this change of state delivery right here. We got a nice order block, weekly order block, right? Then we go to the daily chart. I like how we swept that low right here. Boom, swing low. After this, we get a good market structure shift. Now, where do I see it going back up to? All-time highs right here. And we got nice relative equal highs right here. The way it's going, we have huge volume imbalances. So, right, we might just go and run. The market can do that without an entry. So, we just might run up. I like these relative equal highs. And bet we got this out the way for the SPY. Now, I'm finna dive deep into my top 5 stocks. We're gonna chart them all out that I just got from, doing my research on what are the top stocks for the S&P. Let's get into it. Now, after charting out MU, Western Union, not MU, I'm tripping, WDC. I got to look back, right? Now I'm gonna go to the monthly, see anything. We got this monthly fair value gap right here, right? Monthly buy side and balance, sell side and efficiency. Do I got a monthly one on here? Monthly buy side and balance, sell side and efficiency. Now I'm gonna go to the weekly. We tapped into it. All right. I definitely see it going to this side of 178. Now I'm going to the daily chart. What do I see on the daily chart? After we tapped into this monthly right here, we got a good inverse for value gap, right? Boom. Typically, when we get an inverse fair value gap, we want to see it after it. We did tap back into it, so it might just run. I ain't gonna lie. We did get this after we inversed it. Had an inversion of it. We might run, but we still haven't. This is a change in state of delivery when it's an inversion. I want to see a market structure shift above here, a push above here, then see what happens next. Also got this little fair value gap slash volume imbalance. Not little, but it's huge. And then we got this swing high. So that's what I'm seeing after charting out WDC, Western Digital Corporation. Now we finna go to Micron. All right, now I got to look forward and to look back. I'm gonna go over all PD arrays starting from the weekly chart. Let me see. I literally just glanced at the monthly. Oh yeah, we got this monthly right here. All right, after we got that monthly busy, we didn't tap into it because this is after, so I'm tripping on it. Right? How have I been doing it? I gotta do this part too. Right? I gotta mark out the 20-day range. My bad, I haven't been doing it. It's a lot going on right now. All right, boom. Um, all right, now we got our dinner range. Daily. We got this little volume imbalance right here on MU. Then we got this huge, we got huge gap ups, bro. Huge volume imbalances. So yeah, I like this market share shift above here. We got this good inversion fair value gap right here, and then we tap into it. This would have been a good entry on November 25th. I definitely see MU going back up to all-time highs with no hesitation. Now moving on the hood. Now I got the if the data ranges for Robin Hood. Robin Hood who robbed the hood. Um now I'm finna mark out the dealing range to see where Robin Hood is at. Robin Hood had a little pullback, but hopefully end the year out strong. I don't know if it do. I'm gonna get to 20, right? I'm gonna get my dealing range. This swing high right here, take out this swing high. So that's the recent swing. That's the recent high that I got took out. So this is gonna become my high, the dealing range. Then I seen this swing low that I got took out, this one, and then what we end up doing, creating this one. So Robin Hood is at that good equilibrium. I like this market structure shift it had right here. We got a good little inverse, but let me glance at the monthly. One thing I like. We got this good change in state of delivery on Wednesday, so that automatically creates a order block, right? Then on the daily chart, last but not least, right? Where I would like this to come to, we got this gap right here. I really would like Robinhood to come down to this 121.33. And after that, I definitely see it going to all-time highs again. Or if you don't trust it, if you can't hold it long enough for all-time highs, we got good relative equal highs right here at 153.86. Um, yeah, but this 150.47, good little target. Or if not, that 138.99. Another key thing is too when you marking out these PD arrays, bro, right? Sometimes pre-market. Let me see an example. It didn't do it, but sometimes pre-market I might mark out a high and then look at the 4 hour because when it comes to pre-market and the high might have already got taken out. So I'll go to the 4 hour to look at if the high already has got taken out or not, because the daily won't show it. Now, after that, I look at Google, which was my next on the list, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Right now, I got Google. Now I'm gonna look back at the PD arrays that got created the last 60 days. But first, I'm gonna start off with the dealing range. This is just the swing high is gonna be right here, which is all-time highs. Obviously, what swing lows got took out that I obviously see this one right here. So Google's in a premium. I don't buy in premiums. I only buy in discounts. And that's just me personally. So I'm gonna go from a weekly chart, mark out these weekly lows. Boom. This 235 would be a good entry price on Google. We got this volume imbalance slash buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency on a weekly chart. All right. Weekly. Boom. weekly busy. We got this huge one right here. This is high profitability. Whenever you see a fair like a volume mesopedia, a gap right on the middle of a quadrant, that's high profitability. But I'm gonna go down to the daily chart. I honestly don't see nothing on like all time highs are unattractive to me. You just at all time highs, you just gotta let your money grow and just let it do what it do. But yeah, just vertical lows look good. This through 11.13 would be good. Eh, eh. All right. Now I'm looking at AMD, and this is gonna cap it off for based off my watch list for the S&P 500. Um, Now I'm finna do the same thing. Now I got the look back data ranges for AMD. Now it's time for me to see what the dealing range is. Okay, what do I see? I automatically my eyes see this swing high got taken out. Then we created this swing high above it. That's the high of my dealing range. Okay, I seen this swing low that I got taken out. What swing low? Did we create another swing low after it? Yes, we created this one right here. So I like AMD. Is it a discount? You can't get mad at me. I like stocks at a discount. We buy fear and we sell greed. Shout out to the Unc Warren Buffett. No cap. AMD is at the top of my list right now. But let me go to a weekly. Okay, I like this weekly. We got this weekly, huge weekly, I mean monthly, I'm sorry, a huge monthly buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, right? Boom. Hold on. Do I got it? Do I got it? Do I got it? Okay, monthly busy, right? Then we're gonna slide to the weekly chart. The weekly chart, we got this. eh, The weekly chart, we swept this low right here. It's really not a swing low, but we took out this one, and what do I see? What do I want to see here on AMD? I want to see this a good displacement above this swing high right here for a market structure shift. I like, did we inverse this yet? I want to see this daily. I like how we closed above the consequent encroachment of AMD, right? Of this sell sign bounce bounce sign efficiency. Now, if we close above it and then come back and enter it, I am longing AMD. So what I want to see, I want to see a candle close above this 219.71. Okay? I want to see a candle close above 219.71. After it closes above that 219.71, I want to see it come back down to this 214.27 and then go back up to this minimum, this 263.51, or go for the home run and these all-time highs. That's what I want to see AMD do. I like AMD. It's in a huge discount. I'm liking it right now. I ain't gonna cap. But that's what I want to see on AMD. And this is how I use it based off of my stock watch list. Now, to the next one, we are going to go to the QQQ. Now, looking at the QQQ, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did, man. It's a process and rotation of this. Now, got the same thing for QQQ. I'm gonna look at what dealing range is it currently in. Get out my fib. What do I see? What swing high got taken out? We see this swing high got taken out, and then this swing low. So yeah, that happened on the Qs. We got this market shut shift right here, and yeah, for QQQ, I definitely wanted to come down to this right here, the 615, actually touching to the 615 on QQQ. I definitely want to see it go back to all-time highs and to this 6.24. We just took out this swing low right here. Yeah, I just see it running for the races. We got these relative equal highs. So I want to see, definitely want to see this get touched. But if you just be like, oh man, I'm cool after I get this 6.24.86, 24.86 get hit, I'm cool. But I want to see it go back to all-time highs. I'm definitely bullish. Now, moving on to AVGO. All right, now I got the 20-day, all the look backs for AVGO. Looking at a weekly chart, we got this swing low right here. Got 324. We got another swing low right here at this 329. It's currently at all-time highs, so I'm not really interested in nothing. What's the daily range? I see this swing low I took out. This from this one. And also, yeah, all-time high. So we're gonna have to mark that. See, that's what I mean. They say this is a high, but this is really the high. So I had to correct that real quick. I knew it because I include pre-market price action. So we obviously in a huge premium. I want to see we got this huge market share shift. I want to see, in my humble opinion, AVGO come down. This is a high profitability fair value gap on the daily chart because you see how the middle quadrant is on the equilibrium. I mean, see how this fair value gap buy sign and bounce sell sign efficiency is on the middle quadrant, right, of this dealing range. Excuse me. I want to see price come down to this 371, then come back all the way to all-time highs. That 371 would be a good entry for me, but that's AVGO. On to the next one. AMAT materials, AMAT. Now let's do the look back and the look forward. All right, now AMAT, I got the look back and the look forward. We're gonna go to this glance at the monthly. Oh, this weekly showing a whole bunch of things. We got this good fair value gap slash volume imbalance right here. We tapped into it, and then we run back up. Where do I got it going to? It's out of the 60-day range, but when it does this, we just zoom out, see what the recent swing high and swing low is. What is it? Oh, we tapped it. I'm tripping, twin. All right, bet. Um, I see the swing low right here. Now I'm finna go to the daily chart, see what the business is with the right, because I'm gonna delete that and I'll include price action from pre-market. See how you gotta adjust it a little bit when you go to the 4 hour, because sometimes the daily don't show that price already got taken out during pre-market. All right, now I'm gonna go to the 4 hour, do my daily range, right? And I'm gonna do the daily, and then I'm gonna zoom down and see if I gotta make any adjustments. So what swing low I see got recently took out? This one right here. Matter of fact, this swing low got taken out. So and then to all-time highs. What do I see? I see we're currently in a premium. So I'm not doing nothing. I'm definitely not doing nothing on this chart. Uh Push back into this right here would be cool. And then I'll see what I want to do next. But on AMAT, I'm not doing nothing. It's at all-time highs. Looking for a retracement. But am I can keep pushing and keep pushing, keep pushing. Moving on, got Palantir. All right, looking at Palantir. We gonna chart out the if the dinner range, right? We'll swing high. I seen obviously this swing high right here got taken out, right? We're at all-time highs, just chopping up. Got this mean sideways movement. Took out all-time highs, right? This is swing high, these swing highs right here, but ultimately this one. So I seen I got taken out, right? Then we create this swing high up here. What swing low that I just seen I recently got taken out? It was this one right here, and then we created this one. So this is my dealing range for Palantir. So I'm finna glance out the monthly, see what the monthly ain't on nothing. Weekly, I like how the weekly is doing. We took out, we ain't really, we take out this swing low right here. Now the daily whaley on, we obviously took out this swing low right here. Honestly see Palantir going back up, but I do want to see some further movement. I like how we got this inverse for value gap. What do I want to see next on Palantir? After we got this inverse for value gap, good inverse. Um, if we touch, oh, we did touch into it. We touched into it. We touched this. Oh, we didn't. We didn't. We didn't. Chat. All right, bet. On Palantir, I see it going. If it taps back into this 167, I mean 165.77, I want to see it go back up to highs. But I do want to see a market structure shift above this 174.57. Um, I want to see it go back to all-time highs also, right? But before I go back to all-time highs, I want to see it go to that 194 up in its premium area. So if it tap back into 165.77, stop loss will be right here at this 156. I like Palantir. I like how it's in a discount. Wonderful time to, like, if you want to be in the long term. How much is it down 10% from its all-time highs? It's down like it was down, bro. This was a good time to buy Palantir. And when it was down $60, if you didn't get it, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm the base. I don't own it as a company because I like Nvidia. Um, I think I missed my opportunity on holding. I don't know if I want to hold Palantir as a long term company or not. I'm still in debate. I still gotta do like the financials and the research up on it. But I love it for a trade. So I definitely like the way Palantir is setting up. Um, Send a discount of this dealing range. Well, I love to see. We got this little volume imbalance right here also. So yeah, this area is key that I want to see price come to. That 194, we get a push back down to this right here. I definitely want to see it go up to that 194.93. I'm gonna set an alert and I might be on live. You guys tune into my live because when it come down to that, if it come down to it during this week of trading, I want to definitely get into Palantir calls. Maybe hop in some leads. But that's really what I'm really rocking with for Palantir. We got this, also got this Sibi right here and slash volume imbalance. So we're gonna do that like that. And a whole fair value gap. So this whole area right here, oh, this is high profitability also. We got this instead, if it I ain't gonna lie, if it hit, I renege. If it hit this 165.88.77, I mean, right? Where did I mark my thing at? All right, yep. If it hits right here, since this is a high profitability for value gap, I definitely want to see price go to here, this area, this between 187 to 177. Um, that's where I want to see it go to for Palantir. I'm loving Palantir. On to the next one. The IWB Russell 1000. All right. I got to look forward and look back for the Russell 1000. And what stocks? I only got two stocks under. Okay. We good. We good. We good. Um, Russell 1000. Um, what is the dealing range? We see this swing high I got taken out. This swing high got created above it. This swing low got taken out. This swing low got created below it. Definitely see Russell 1000 headed back from them all-time highs. Let me glance at the monthly. Monthly ain't, yeah, we tapped into that. Then just ran. Check out this one low right here. Got a good change in state delivery. What a blood. I like this market structure shift. We got huge gaps up, bro. Volume imbalances. So might tap back to that 372.86, run to all time highs. That's what I see happening. Now moving on to the stocks in the ETF that been running crazy. And we're gonna start off at SNDK. Now on SNDK, got to look back and to look forward 20, 40, 60 day. Now I'm gonna glance at this monthly. Ooh, hold on. This company just IPO'd. This company just IPO'd. All right. And it's already at 200. Send this corporate. I'm gonna have to do some research on this company. No cap. We got this good volume imbalance size buy side and volume imbalance slash monthly buy side and balance sell side inefficiency on SanDisk. I'm gonna have to do some research on this company. I ain't gonna say here in front like I know what the company is. I just know it's been going crazy in the Russell 1000 SNDK. I'm gonna do some more research on it though, trust me. We got this swing high right here, swing low right here. Wham. Now I'm finna look at this the last, swing high that I got swing low that I got taken out. Do we swing Stick out this swing high and we created this swing high right here. So this is gonna be my dealing range high. It's gonna be my dealing range low. Okay, we in a little SNDK. We in a little we in a discount. We in a discount. All right. What do I want to see on SNDK? I want to see it have an inversion. What's that? I want to see it close above that 233.79, then come into the consequent encouragement, or just tap back into this, right? And then go back up to that 284.76. That's exactly what I want to see on SNDK. I like how it's in a little discount right now. And yeah, man, that's for sure what I want to see on SNDK based off of this chart. On to the next one for the Russell 1000, and it's like LITE. I don't like it's at all-time highs, bro. I don't plan on touching it, but I'm gonna look at it. Uh, what is the what is the dealing range that we're in right now currently? Since it's at all-time highs, this is swing low that recently got took out. So this will create this swing low below it. Wham. All right. This is the run up to all-time highs for light. Let me go to the monthly, weekly period raise. You got this huge. How much did it run up this month? This shit ran up $140 in a month. Sheesh. All right, we got this monthly busy right here. We got this monthly buy sign and balance, sell sign. Oh no, this is a monthly buy sign and balance, sell sign efficiency. This is a monthly volume imbalance. All right, I got that straight. A little bit straightening. Monthly busy. We got this volume imbalance. Bam. All right. So on light, I don't really like nothing, bro. It's like we got this right here. We push into this volume imbalance, I'll be interested. Or if we push into here, this 280.63, I'll be interested for long. But we already tapped into it and ran up. If you haven't caught on yet, I really don't be interested in the stocks at all time highs. Um, Moving on to the next. IWM, the Russell 2000, the small caps. Uh, let's get into this sector. Not this sector, but this ETF. All right. Now I got to look back and look forward for IWM. What's next? I look at the dealing range. So this swing high got taken out. So I'm gonna look at I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna basically look at all time highs because that looks like this looks like the cleanest high to me. I could use this one, but I do see IWM going to all time highs. What's the recent swing low that I got taken out? Then we created this swing low right here. Simple for IWM. Now I'm gonna look at the monthly and go down monthly. Okay, we got tap that answer there. We got this weekly low. We got this swing low I got taken out. Yeah, man, we got a huge chase and stay in delivery. Got a huge market social shift. Man, it might just run. We got this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency slash this volume imbalance right here slash this just huge gap up. So I want to see how we work. It was a $10 gap up within after we had this market structure shift right here. Within 3 days, we gapped up $10. Power of the stock market. But yeah, that lets me know small caps are going crazy. We in a premium right now. I don't think we have any type of retracement, but if we do, I'll definitely be on the lookout for it. I just see it running to all-time highs. Plus, it's relative equal highs right here. Now, going to the stocks in it. MDGL. All right, going over MDGL. MDGL. What is the dealing range? It's a huge dealing range, low key. We don't got no swing low. We got this swing low, but this swing low didn't take out nothing. We got this swing low right here that took out these lows. So this would be my swing low for MDGL. This would be my swing high because it's at all-time highs right now and it's in the premium. I'm really not looking for nothing on here, but I'm gonna still chart it out. We got these huge weekly buy sign imbalance, sell sign deficiencies slash volume imbalances right here. Boom. I definitely want to see it come down to this weekly buy sign imbalance, sell sign efficiency slash volume imbalance. All right. After it comes back down to here, definitely want to see it come back down. Um, and then get an entry back up to probably another all-time high. But other than that, that's what I'm looking for on MDGL. Moving on to the next one. Oklo. OKLO. All right, now I got the 20-day look back. Or the look back and look forwards for Oklo. Let's go to this monthly. Glance at the monthly. It's currently in a monthly fair value gap right now. Buy sign of balance, sell sign efficiency. Sheesh. That's a good. We closed below the concurrent encouragement of it, but we didn't close under. Um, yeah, same thing. We got a weekly right here. We got all-time highs on Oklo. Also, we got this weekly Sibi, weekly sales on bounce by sign efficiency right there. And I'm gonna go to the daily chart. I forgot to do the now we're gonna find out what my dealing range is. Okay, we got this swing high right here. I take out this high, so I'm gonna go from this high, then this swing low. Obviously, we're in a good premium on here, but I definitely want to see some bullish movement on here because it's a small cap and then it could tank. It could tank. A push above this swing high would be good. This good displacement above this 109.70. After we get a good push above that 109.70, good displacement, I want to see a fair value gap get created during that displacement and push back into that fair value gap. But for right now, I'm not doing nothing on this company. It's getting smacked, but it's a good honorable mention. On to the next one. CIFR, Cipher Mining Incorporation. All right. Now for Cipher, I got to look back and look forward. What is the swing low? I see the most obvious swing low right here. What is the swing high? The swing high obviously took out this swing high right here. So Oklo, I mean not Oklo, I'm tripping. Cipher, CIFR. I like this displacement right here. We took out this swing low, this one, this volume imbalance right here, right? I like it. Let's go to the weekly. right? Um, Oklo. What do I like about Oklo? We got good displacement above this swing high right here. We got this good close above this volume imbalance. What are we coming into right now? We're coming to this week, this daily sell sign imbalance, sell sign imbalance, buy sign efficiency slash this volume imbalance right here. So a good retracement would be back down to here. I want to definitely see it come retrace back down there. This 18.50. I don't think I'll get an option contract on this because it's only a $20 stock and it's skeptical to me. I'll buy it and swing trade the shares of it. For example, like I'll put 1,000. Hypothetically speaking, this is all paper trading. I don't do real money. This is not financial advice. But hypothetically speaking, since it's $20, I would not buy an option contract in it, right? I would, if it comes down to this 18.50, I'll buy some shares. I'll buy $1,000 worth of shares of this company, right? And then if it come back down to that 18.50, I got it going back up to all-time highs, which is at $25, right? And how much to put that? Say if you that's 37%. Say if you put a band in there, that'll be 37% of a band, which is $300. Yeah, it's $300, $370, right? What would be my stop loss? My stop loss would definitely be let's see. We gotta have a good risk reward at all times. Stop loss will be right here, right? For a good two risk reward. Because if it's generally bullish, that's OD. If it's generally bullish, it should not come down to right here. I want to see this get treated as a breakaway gap. And I don't want to see the consequent encouragement of this fair value gap get closed under. So that would be a good stop. And if you lose, you'll lose what, 20%? You lose like $200, right? $200 to make like, yeah, $200 to make 700, basically. No, 20 tripping. $200 to make 370. But that's hypothetically speaking. I don't know if it might do it. It might just run. But we obviously have this very thing that it might reject off of. Or if it feel like running up, it feel like running up. It's a small cap. So when these small caps move, they move. Moving on to the next one. CDTX. All right, now looking at it, this is the ultimate look back and look for the last stock. Last but not least, um, freaking CDTX. This stock is going crazy. I see a huge ad gap up, but I'm gonna do this first. This low just got taken out, and then this swing low right here up to this high. Now I'm going to the monthly chart. We got a huge move up. Weekly, I think we got a weekly volume. Like, yeah, look at this. Like, look at this. We got from here to here a huge buy sign bounce, sell sign efficiency from 109 to 217. This thing gapped up like 100 plus 1 plus 6. 100, right? Hold on, 100 and 209 plus 107. I think $107 move, bro. Like this is huge. I'm gonna just mark out this huge volume imbalance right here. Um, Huge ass volume imbalance. It's currently in a premium. I'm not doing nothing on this stock right now. I'm gonna be totally complete honest. I just want to see how it move and what it do. But with that being said, that is gonna end it for my whole monthly December review video, right? And this video is just what I basically did and do to find my stocks for every single month. And this is what I'm gonna do every single month. I'm gonna come out with a video for my stocks of the month, but how I just explained and how I did it just now, this is it. This is my how-to on how I do this. So every time if you're looking for how to get into certain stocks, like how to chart them out and what to look for them, use the heat map. And I just like I explained how I use ChatGPT, I do this every single month. Once every single month. I do this always before, like on a Saturday after the Sabbath, which is sunset on a Saturday, right? I come to my chart before every single new trading month. Like before this example in this one, December 2025, I'm gonna do the same thing before the first trading day or that weekend of that trading day before, the beginning of the month. And I'm gonna look at these PD arrays and I'm gonna look at these stocks all month. I will have one coming out on the big cap stocks, right? I did go over some, but what they call the Magnificent Seven and the top ETFs, I will be doing a video on that, on how I do that. Also because I do like look at all of those during the month, and I look at all the top 11 sectors. But this was just me going based off all the top stocks that's really running right now, and the top stocks I'm going to look at for the month of December. But with that being said, y'all be blessed. I'll catch y'all on the next one.